What reason did the athletic department give you when they kicked you off the volleyball team?
Told me I violated their code of conduct by participating in a lewd act.
How did the school find out you were stripping?
Some of the guys from the basketball team came to the club one night, got back to the athletic director, he took action.
Were those players suspended?
No. They played Saturday night's game.
Wonderful. And I'm so sorry about that.
Central Alabama University is private, right?
Yeah, very private, very Christian.
So you knew going in that they had strict values, but yet you took a job at the Furry Corral.
Look, I didn't have much choice, right? I'm not on scholarship. My parents barely make it by. It was the only job I could take where I could make enough money and fit in my schedule.
The only job?
Miss Jackson, in 2 or 3 hours a night at the club, I can make the same amount as I would make in a whole week at some crappy diner.
I'm going to be honest with you. This is a hard case to win.
And what, you don't take hard cases?
No. But private institutions can set their own rules. If you did violate their code, you have little recourse.
Why don't you just say it?
Say what?
You don't want to take my case.
Right now, I'm not sure I do.
Miss Jackson, I've been to 3 attorneys already. Don't slam the door in my face.
So she just walked out. Was she angry?
She wasn't thrilled.
Told you that girl's got some attitude.
It wasn't so much attitude as was frustration. Who can blame her?
Don't tell me you'll represent a stripper. I can just see it now. Renee Jackson, defender of life, liberty, and the constitutional right to dance naked for money.
Come on, Joe. No one agrees with the choices she's made, but this is about discrimination and her civil rights.
So I go anywhere near a case involving strippers, I'm a pig. But with Renee, it's civil rights.
That's right.
This is classic gender bias. Mandy gets punished, yet the guys who watched her walk away untouched.
Unless, of course, they went to the back room for a lap dance.
Joe.
Just a joke.
What happened to her is no joke. It's just another example of how women are devalued on a daily basis.
No, wait a second. She's the one who made the decision to strip.
Yeah, but those guys also made a decision to watch her strip. Come on, equal guilt, equal punishment.
Wow. If I didn't know any better, I think you were actually taking this case.
I guess I am. Lakeisha, make an appointment with the athletic director for tomorrow. And Joe, get me a copy of that school's code of conduct and run a little background check on those basketball players, will you?
I'm all over it.
See if we can find a little justice in this whole mess.
Mandy Singer is one of our top student athletes. Academic All-American, first team captain. I'd put her back on if I could. But rules are rules. She broke a promise to this university when she chose to strip.
That promise being?
To represent Central Alabama University in a decent Christian way, both on and off the field.
Do you consider patronizing the Furry Corral to be decent and Christian?
Look, we talked to those young men, asked them not to return to the club.
Mr. Wakefield, they're still on the team.
Miss Jackson, this isn't about double standards. This is about a young woman who defied the rules and then created a disruption at this university.
How? She did this on her free time away from school.
Girls on the team complained to me daily. They were being harassed, called names. Some even considered quitting. Miss Jackson is head of this department. I have to look out for all of my athletes. We've got a solid program here, an image to uphold. And I won't allow anyone to ruin that.
Marcus Oswego, third-year football, 2 assault charges in 2 years, still on the team. Tommy McMurtry, all-star pitcher, arrested and booked on attempted rape, still on the team.
What is this, a school for criminals?
Well, it's not every male athlete, Renee.
I don't care if it's 2 or 200, it's disturbing. And that blowhard athletic director sat there and acted like there was no double standard.
That's because Mandy isn't the star cornerback for the school's biggest money-making sport.
Exactly.
Something going on in that head of yours, Renee. You want to fill me in?
Maybe it's time Central Alabama's public image became just that. Public.
You serious?
I want to try this case in the court of public opinion. Nobody can think this is fair. I'm holding a press conference at my office. I'm taking Mandy's story public.
Oh, isn't that a gutsy move? You sure you're not afraid of the backlash? Especially with you being all fragile, what with your man gone and all?
I miss him.
Hey, good news. Central Alabama is feeling the heat and they want to settle.
They're letting me back on the team.
No, but they're offering $30,000 in damages.
Miss Jackson, that's a whole year's tuition. I gotta take that, right?
You can either go to court and fight to get back on the team, or you can take the money. It's your choice.
What do you think I should do?
Personally, I think you're worth a hell of a lot more than $30,000.
Let's go to court.
Good choice.
Only a couple of days ago, you were ready to boot her out of your office, and now you're her saving grace?
I wouldn't go that far.
Did you tell Turk about your new client?
He's worried he thinks I'm fighting a losing battle.
Well, welcome to the club.
We didn't kick her off the team because of any double standard. We kicked her off because she broke the code of conduct.
I offer Central Alabama University's Athletic Code of Conduct as Plaintiff's Exhibit number 3.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
I'll allow it.
Would you please turn to page 16 and read Section 5, Paragraph 2.
Any student who commits a lewd act or in any way participates in a lewd act is subject to expulsion.
Mr. Wakefield, do you consider rape a lewd act?
Objection. Relevance.
I offer the arrest records of 2 of Central Alabama's athletes.
Objection. These young men are not on trial here.
Your Honor, my client was kicked off her team for alleged lewd acts. These young men were not kicked off of their team for theirs. Goes to point.
I'll allow it.
Mr. Wakefield, why were Marcus Oswego and Tommy McMurtry not given the same punishment as Mandy Singer? Unless attempted rape does not fall under your definition of lewd.
Well, it's been a few years. I'm not familiar with the specifics of those cases to comment.
Fine. Then maybe you can comment as to why Rodney Golan, Curtis Anders, and Adam Fitzgerald were not expelled from the basketball team. They participated in a lewd act by patronizing the furry corral, correct?
No, they were observers.
Of course. Right up until they stuffed dollar bills down her G-string.
Would you agree that your male and female athletes are treated equally?
Yes.
And in your tenure, have you ever employed a double standard?
Absolutely not.
In fact, you actively recruit female athletes every year.
As fiercely as we recruit men.
And you went after Mandy Singer with a vengeance, did you not?
And she was the best volleyball player in the state. We did everything we could to get her.
Including offer her a partial scholarship?
Yes.
And did Miss Singer accept this scholarship?
No, she did not.
Thank you. Nothing further.
Anything else for this witness?
Yes, Your Honor. How much was that partial scholarship worth, Mr. Wakefield?
About $500 a year.
And can scholarship students take other employment while receiving these funds?
No.
Thank you. Nothing further.
Yeah, I'm on full scholarship.
And how much is that scholarship worth?
It's about $30,000 a year.
And can you please tell the court how that money is allocated?
Well, my tuition is taken care of for me, and I get a check every 2 weeks for expenses and stuff.
When you say stuff, do you mean things like food, clothes, entertainment?
It's pretty much anything.
Movies?
Yeah.
Dates?
Sure.
Tipping girls to the furry corral?
Objection, Your Honor. Relevance.
Overruled.
Mr. Golan, did you tip the strippers of the furry corral on the evening of January 12th?
Yes.
Well, I'm sure the alumni would be thrilled to know that their donations go to such a worthy cause. Central Alabama University's athletic department is 60% male, 40% female. Their recruiting brochures boast equality for all athletes. But here's what equality means to them. Every penny in this jar represents $100 given to male athletes every year at CAU. Here's what the women get. Mandy Singer wasn't kicked off the volleyball team because of any code of conduct, Your Honor. If that were the case, several of Central Alabama's top athletes would have been gone a long time ago. She was kicked off for one reason and one reason only. She is expendable. Male athletes are just better business, even if they are criminals. Central Alabama University claims to be an institution of higher learning. But what kind of message do they send when they value their men more than their women? Your Honor, it's time that this court sent a message that that kind of discrimination will no longer be tolerated. It's time to send a message that we value and respect our women as much as we do our men.
Though I cannot make or enforce private institutions' rules and regulations, I can enforce what I deem to be just and fair. Now, the evidence in this case is clear. Central Alabama University's athletic department discriminated against Mandy Singer because of her gender. I am ordering that she be readmitted to the team immediately, and damages are awarded in the amount of $200,000. Adjourned.
Congratulations.
I can't believe it. Thank you. I gotta go. I have to go quit my night job. Thank you. Thank you.